In case you still haven't noticed and you've been living under a rock the past year, Polkadot has swept the cryptosphere by storm. While Polkadot is already in the top 5 on CoinMarketCap, there are plenty of coins that are on Polkadot that could be huge gainers over this bull run as the Polkadot ecosystem continues expanding to reach fruition. Today, we're going to discuss what I believe to be the top 5 coins within the Polkadot ecosystem. Let's get it. Time Miner utilizes a new system called Proof of Time, a combination of proof of work and proof of stake. The contract code creates one new coin every hour and distributes it to the existing holders according to their current percentage of the circulating supply. Every day, there will only be 24 coins added to the circulating supply. Check out Time Miner. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the hardest working channel in all of cryptocurrency. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, join both my free Telegram groups and my new Discord server, the BitBoy Lab, to learn more about crypto or connect with me and the Bit Squad. Also, I'm giving away a CADX node worth over 20K, a whole Bitcoin, 2 Ethereum, and 2 Litecoin at the end of September. To take part in this giveaway, please visit 1btc.bitboy.live. For details, only subscribers are eligible, you scoundrels. All right, guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 projects on Polkadot. So let's just jump right into it. First, we have Darwinia Native Network Token, whose ticker is RING. Darwinia is a substrate-based project that currently sits in the top 250 on CMC. While you can currently buy it in the form of an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain or a TRC20 token within the Tron ecosystem, Darwinia's mainnet is to launch by the end of this month, which will allow users to convert both existing token forms to its native token on its Polkadot parachain at a 1-to-1 ratio. So what is the aim of Darwinia? Well, it plans to serve as a bridge between independent chains, allowing users to convert tokens and NFTs between chains. Darwinia started from a cross-chain game called Evolution Land, but has evolved itself into a cross-chain transfer protocol that goes far beyond the Evolution Land game, which will be transported over to Darwinia's parachain once the mainnet launches. Needless to say, this interoperability is what excites Polkadot investors and enthusiasts so much. By allowing tokens on independent chains to connect to the same dApps and external chains, Darwinia serves to connect communities and ecosystems on various chains that are currently divided and unable to interact. This cross-chain interaction also has huge potential for applications in the world of DeFi. For example, Darwinia will be able to be used for a cross-chain DEX, allowing users to swap Ethereum tokens for, say, tokens built on Tron's blockchain. Currently, DEX users are limited to a singular chain. Users of Uniswap or another Ethereum-based DEX have no way to swap their tokens for an EOS-based token, aside from the unique case of using Bancor's native wallet rather than interacting with Bancor from an Ethereum-based wallet. It is worth noting that a big problem Bancor faces is congestion of the Ethereum network and fees being paid in Ethereum. Bancor transaction fees have been seen to be over $100 with recent gas prices, which needless to say is absolutely unacceptable to the average user or trader. Once Darwinia's mainnet launches, users will use the RING token to cover transaction fees over the parachain. RING will also be used for staking, which will reward users with a secondary token, KTON, which will have multiple use cases including governance. After the mainnet launch this month in Q3, Darwinia's team is set to launch their token DEX and NFT market in Q4 of this year. Darwinia is one of the most anticipated substrate-based Polkadot projects and a valuable addition to any portfolio. Next on the list, we have Sora, whose ticker is XOR, currently hovering around 230 on CoinGecko. Sora aims to be a currency of the future, or as the team put it, the new economic order, with an automated token bonding curve that seeks to make its use as a currency more practical, taking useful concepts applied by central banks that offer stability to the ecosystem. The ultimate goal of Sora is to have it used as a feasible medium of exchange for goods, whose dynamic supply is democratically allocated. It has been described as seeking an autonomous virtual state governed by holders of XOR, where token holders vote on creating and allocating new tokens for productive uses within its ecosystem. As an example, this can be potentially seen to allow a form of quantitative easing that incentivizes spending and increases productivity without shedding the purchasing power of the holder. The line of thinking and economic methodology that goes into this is quite complex, and we don't actually have time to cover it in depth today. for you. But the bottom line is that a dynamic supply and a decentralized method of allocation of new tokens are important for adoption. Similarly to Darwinia, they have plans for a DEX native to their parachain called PolkaSwap, which has stirred a lot of excitement and anticipation for its launch, expected to be in Q4 of this year or Q1 of 2021. XOR will be the hub currency of PolkaSwap, as ETH is for Uniswap, or BNT for Bancor. The token's bonding curve that was previously mentioned will be built into the PolkaSwap, and PolkaSwap will not only provide value to the Sora ecosystem, but help maintain the value of XOR. Through PolkaSwap, the bonding curve will be managed and executed. PolkaSwap will also be the method of building reserves, which will provide constant liquidity to those who want to sell their XOR. Reserves serve to not only allow the bonding curve to function, but help build up the fundamental value of XOR, backing its price. The upward slope of the bonding curve allows XOR to serve as a store of value even when the supply is increased, while mitigating the effect of unrestrained boom-bust cycles other cryptocurrencies frequently experience, which discourages their consistent use as an acceptable currency used for transactions in exchange for goods and services. All in all, Sora is an ambitious project and one worth paying attention to. Third up, we have a coin whose ICO hasn't even happened yet, Acala. The ICO is set for this month, and if you want to take advantage of it, you can stay tuned in to ICOdrops.com or Acala's social media channels. Acala, ticker ACA, will be a parachain optimized for DeFi. Yes, the two most hyped trends in crypto, Polkadot and DeFi, wrapped up in one coin. The wrapper probably has polka dots on it. The Acala parachain will offer a variety of DeFi products on their parachain, from a native DEX to a lending platform. Acala is creating a stable coin to help fuel its ecosystem, AUSD, which has already seen $52 million locked up on its testnet. Acala also intends to offer a new product called an L-Dot, which is essentially a derivative of DOT that gives users exposure to both staking yield as well as lending returns, with users having the ability to borrow against L-Dots as collateral. Acala's DEX, unlike the DEXs of the first two coins mentioned in this video, will allow fees paid in the coin of the user's choice. ACA, the central governance token of Acala, akin to Maker of MakerDAO, is said to be a promising project whose ICO will allow those who feel that they missed out on this Polkadot trend thus far to hop in on a project early. Fourth up on the list, we have MantraDAO, whose ticker is OM, coming in around rank 180 on CoinGecko. MantraDAO is competing with Acala in the Polkadot DeFi space, offering staking and lending services, as well as a variety of other services. If you don't want to have all your eggs in one DeFi basket when entering the Polkadot scene, MantraDAO is a good basket to place some eggs in. Built on the substrate-based Rio chain with short block times and a high throughput relative to Ethereum, MantraDAO aims to leverage the interoperability of Polkadot's mainnet. Because of Polkadot's interoperability, users will be able to take advantage of the existing DeFi ecosystem built on Ethereum while expanding functionality by using coins from other chains as collateral, such as Bitcoin. Is that even a coin? I don't remember that one. A recent article that originated on Yahoo Finance listed MantraDAO as one of the top 5 DeFi projects to watch in Asia. But no matter where you live, MantraDAO and its coin OM is one to keep your eye on. Last but not least, we have a very exciting platform we've talked about before called Energyweb, whose ticker is EWT. The market cap on this one is large, ranked exactly at number 50 on CoinGecko at the time of this recording for good reason. To get you excited, let's have a look at a scrolling image of the list of participants in the Energyweb ecosystem, which includes industry giants such as Duke Energy, Shell, and GE. As the name suggests, the platform hosts a system of managed energy sources and distribution on the blockchain. The energy sector is no small pond. Countries go to war over interest in the sector. EWT intends to deploy a multi-chain parachain structure with countries in separate grids having their own parachains that operate differently based on regulatory requirements. While EWT sits at a relatively high market cap, the upwards potential is huge for this one, as it looks to revolutionize the energy sector and increase efficiency of the grid and the companies that operate on it. While the company hasn't confirmed 100% that Polkadot will be the host of its multi-chain structure for EWT 2.0, they have strongly hinted at it and acknowledged that they are strongly considering it. Gavin Wood, who's the founder of Substrate and Polkadot, helped contribute to the creation of Energyweb. Given the popularity of Polkadot and the team's use of the word parachain, it is fairly safe to say that they will settle for Polkadot as the host of their chain's architecture. One thing is for sure, Energyweb is a quality hold with a use case, ecosystem, and participant user base that is set to massively disrupt the energy sector. But now it's your turn. Which of these coins do you think has the most potential? Will you be driving into the Polkadot ecosystem? Will you be wearing polka dots when you do so? Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to visit 1btc.bitboy.live to enter our CatX node and full Bitcoin giveaway. It might just change your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.